Hey Rushil,
Hey,
what's for dinner?
well, I'm going to be making a herbalicious nasi ulam with some seared prawns and a spicy sambal to go along with it.
Wow.
With that, not your typical lemonade using lemon barrage and cranberry hibiscus that will blow your mind away. Hey there, foodies, flavor fanatics, and esteemed judges. I am Rushil and he is Soham, and we are the Bold Flavor Boys, igniting your taste buds with our fiery creations.
We both are students from Raffles Institution, and this is our video for a spot at the Ultimate Cook-Off at RGS. Rushil and I have been buddies since primary school, and one thing that unites us together is our immense love for cooking. We both are extremely adventurous chefs, but one thing that we both agree about when it comes to using herbs in cooking is it's not just garnish.
Through this competition, not only do we want to champion these wonderful herbs and this great locally grown produce, but also showcase the beauty of Singaporean cuisine.
We want to show you that the simplest of herbs can be turned into a flavorful and excellent dish.
Through this competition, we want to show that when it comes to cooking, age is just a number. And
when you are passionate about cooking, you can cook anything.
we are going to be showing you two things today, a main dish and a drink to go along with it.
For the main dish, we have a dish known as nasi ulam. This dish is herby and flavorful. To pair with this dish, we have a succulent and spicy prawn that has been seared. It has been marinating in a galangal, turmeric and garlic paste, as well as Kashmiri lal chili powder to add an Indian touch and my cultural heritage to this local dish.
Along with the prawns and the rice, we have a spicy belacan based sambal to add a little kick to the dish and re-enhance that wonderful prawn flavor.
When we cut the herbs for the nasi ulam, we aim to slice it as finely as possible and hopefully match up to Chef Damien's high standards.
As for the drink, we are going to be making not your typical lemonade. We are going to be using the lemon barrage and cranberry hibiscus plant to create a wonderful and flavorful lemonade
Wow.
that would revitalize your taste buds and have the perfect balance of sweet and sour. Now, Soham and I have very interesting stories and relationships with the dishes involved that we would like to share with you.
Where I'm from, in Mumbai, there is an extremely popular dish known as sore chibhat, which my grandmother makes extremely well. It simply translates to dry fish rice. Now, while it is called dry fish rice, the main star of the show in this dish is neither the dry fish nor the rice. It is actually the vast variety of herbs used to prepare this dish. My grandmother uses herbs like fresh bay leaves, pepper leaves, turmeric leaves, coriander, and mint. Every time I take a bite of this dish, I get the umami flavor coming from the dry fish, the flavors absorbed by the rice that is spicy and salty, as well as the herbiness and freshness from the herbs. When I first came to Singapore, I was trying to find a dish that tasted exactly or similar to sore chibhat, and I couldn't find anything, and I was really considering to give up. However, one fine day, when I went to a Peranakan restaurant on Arab Street, I came across this dish known as nasi ulam. It tasted very similar to sore chibhat, and when I took the first bite, it took me straight back to Mumbai like Remy from Ratatouille. Except this time, I could hear a honking in the background as I savored every bite of this sore chibhat that was freshly made by my grandmother, and I absolutely love it. I have been making it more and quite often since that time I had it for the first time at the Peranakan restaurant, and I absolutely love it. It is very nostalgic for me as it has helped me remember every moment of time that I have spent with my family in Mumbai, and it has helped me appreciate them more as well as their cooking more.
For the drink, I have an interesting relationship with the ingredient lemon borage, and it's related to my immune system. When it comes to a cough, my immune system just switches off, gone. The nights spent with an itchy throat just became all too familiar. But amidst this pain, there was one beacon of hope: my grandmother's lemon borage tea. In her kitchen, she would brew this magical elixir and would give me a cup to sip on. As I would take sips, she would share with me hilarious stories of her childhood. With each gulp, I could feel the medicinal properties of the lemon borage working on my throat. But it wasn't just the medicinal properties that left an impression on me, but also the wonderful time I was spending with my grandmother. So, as I am in the kitchen today making this lemon borage and cranberry hibiscus concoction, I'm remembering the tender moments I spent with my grandmother in the kitchen. She has passed the love for cooking onto me, and therefore, Nani, this is for you.
Here is how we plan to make this flavorful dish known as nasi ulam. Since nasi ulam mixes vegetables and herbs, the main star of the show, here is what we plan to use. From the rooftop garden, we have lemongrass, Thai basil, wild pepper leaf, mint, as well as ulam raja. Along with that, we also have ginger torch flower, kaffir lime leaf, Vietnamese coriander, and turmeric leaf as well as root. And finally, for the powder, we have shredded coconut, shallots, and chili. As for the choice of rice, we have chosen basmati rice as the base of the dish, as basmati rice gives us a chance to express our own culture in this flavorful dish.
For the spicy balachan based sambar, we've got the following ingredients: balachan, lemongrass, garlic, shallots, jaggery, ground peanuts, along with bird's eye chilies, all pounded in a pestle and mortar to release all those wonderful flavors and aromas.
For the spicy seared prawns, I have created a marination that is not only traditional but also special to me, as it takes me back to Mumbai. I have done so by combining galangal, garlic and turmeric root into a paste and mixing it with Kashmiri red chili powder, oil and calamansi. This is not only an Indian marination, but it also has touches of Malay cuisine when combining the galangal with the turmeric root and the garlic. This creates for a very nice fusion between Indian and Malay cuisine that complements each other extremely well and sums up a very good all-rounded meal.
Now, here's where we really got creative. Normally, nasi ulam contains some proteins in the rice itself, such as dried fish or dried prawns, to create this wonderful seafood flavor. However, we wanted to make the herbs shine, the flavor of the herbs shine. Therefore, we decided to tone down the flavor of the prawns by putting it in the sambal itself and making it the protein, so that the wonderful flavor of the herbs wouldn't be lost due to the strong concentrated seafood flavor. However, we did not ignore the rice completely. We decided to boil the rice in a stock made from the prawn heads to re-enhance that seafood flavor, but along with it some coconut milk and some Indian spices such as bay leaf to create this wonderful subtle flavor for the rice. As for the plating, we used a unique style of plating. Normally, when you would have a protein like prawns, you would like it to be the star of the show by putting it on top of the rice. However, we wanted to highlight this herb rice. So, we put the prawns around the rice to show that the herb rice was the core of the dish and was the main star of the show.
That's so good.
Judges are missing out, bro.
as for the drink, we really let our creative juices flow by making not your typical lemonade. We are using the lemon barrage and the cranberry hibiscus from the rooftop garden to create the perfect balance between sweet and sour. Plus, this lemonade will be extremely refreshing and is perfect for Singapore's climate, as it will provide you with some relief from the extreme heat. For the ice cube, we made sure we were innovative. We used cranberry juice, lemon zest, lemon juice, some lemon barrage leaves and some dried cranberries to make a circular ice cube. This is so that the ice cube would look colorful and also would be flavorful, so that when the ice cube would melt, it wouldn't dilute your drink, but instead would re-enhance the beautiful flavor of the lemonade. So now, I'm going to mix a few glasses of cold water and some lemon juice with the hibiscus, lemon barrage and cranberry mixture. So this is the lemon juice, freshly squeezed. Now we're going to mix it all up. So now we are going to plate our lemonade. Let us pour the hibiscus and lemon barrage lemonade. And after that, we're finally going to top it up with some good herbs, a little bit of mint right there, and one of the ingredients we used in the lemonade, lemon barrage. Let's have a taste. Oh wow, so refreshing. The perfect balance between the sweetness of the hibiscus plant and the cranberries and the sour coming from the lemon barrage and the lemons. Cheers everyone.
We hope you have gotten to know more about us and our stories behind our dishes. These dishes are not only reflections of our appreciation for Singaporean cuisine, culinary skills and love for food, but rather reflections of the connections we have with our hometown and closest family members overseas.
Let us take you on a culinary journey with bold flavors that showcase Singaporean cuisine and remind you of home. Let us show you that even the simplest of herbs are not just garnish, but are so much more. Bon appetit and see you at the cook-off.